I'm not a baddie, but this dress, let me try to make this funnel gown for yourself. So first thing first is to go ahead and draft out your basic block. Then yeah, I'm just trying to trace everything out on my lines for my chest line, bust point, under bust line, waistline, my full length or my desired length. So next thing is to go ahead and place my that. So one thing about funnel corset is like it's more like a two-piece. You have a tube inside and you have another one outside. So it's more like a two-piece. You have something inside and you have something on the outer part. So that's what funnel corset looks like. You have like a crop top, like a under bust, tube inside, and you have something on the outer also. So right now, first thing you need to do when you're making a funnel corset is the first thing to go ahead and draft out your bustier. So once you draft out your bustier, then you can now decide to draft out whatsoever other neckline you want to create with the pattern. So right now I'm trying to draft out my bustier because that's the first thing. So draft out my bustier and connect my dart leg to the end part of the dress. If you find this video helpful, do to follow, drop a like, share. So next thing is to get my neck. Like I said, create your bustier first. So I'm trying to indicate my neckline, and I'll. So you tightening your neckline. So I'm pretty sure we all know how to draft a bustier. If you still struggle to draft a bustier, here is a mini tutorial on how to go about that for yourself. So extend my dart leg. So when I extend my dart leg, I'll take my measurement. I'll take my bust measurement, my under bust measurement, my waist measurement, my hip measurement, and my hem. That's the hem part, the measurement for the hem part. So once you do all of that, you connect your desired measurement together. I didn't take any measurements or calculation. I just use what came to my mind. So the next thing is you want to get the gathers or the pleat at the side. So to get that, you come down from your waistline, either 1 or 2 inches, and you connect it the way I'm showing you right now. So connect it this way as seen. So once you do that, before you cut out, you will have to get your second neckline. Like I said, funnel has two neckline. So the first one is the deep sweetheart neckline, and we have the deep four corner shape, which will be on the outer part. So you trace that out. As you can see, this is giving already. So next thing to do is we need to cut out the bustier. So before you cut out, you need to trace out the bustier on another paper. As you can see me doing, I'm going to trace out from my under bust. So it should not be more than your under bust. It should stop at your under bust. So your under bust to the neckline. So trace every lines out. So trace the neckline, trace the dart leg, trace the dart leg, just trace everything out, and you label. So I'm going to make it visible right now. Make it visible. As you can see, then you label. So remember to label. Labeling is very important. So remember to label your front, your side front, and your top. So we'll set that aside and we'll focus on the gathers at the side. And also I need to reshape the neckline. I realized this one I drafted, the red marker is too deep, so I don't want it too deep. So just take it up a bit. So I'm working with the blue pen, the blue color. So work with the blue line. So now to the gathers at the side, you need to close your bust dart and open your shoulder so that it will relax. So once you've done that, you cut out the sides, then cut out the shoulder, the excess. Then I will cut out our neckline. So this is the second neckline we have. So next thing is to get the extension for the gathers. If you notice that the center is a bit, is straight and not too wide. It's straight and not too wide. So to do that, I have to close that down, and I'll use 1 inches for that center, and you have to retrace that part. So when we're working with the first one, you're working with this second one. So you just retrace that down, then you cut it out. So use your masking tape to close the dart. Can you see? Then you cut out the unwanted parts. As you can see, and we are done. This is really looking nice. So right now I've used masking tape to gum that down to show you what it will look like by the time we place that on our fabric. So now let me show you what the back pattern should look like. So right now I've placed my measurements, taking my neckline, taking my dart, taking my zipper allowance, done the necessary tightening I need to do on the waist and on the dart area. So now you have to close that close the dart, so that we can also retrace it like we did for the front. So I'm using 1 inches, which I'll also use 1 inches for the back, and we are going to retrace that so that everything would be equal. So you just retrace that as you did for the front. So once we are done with that, you place the front and the back cut together, and you use slash and spread for that, for the gathers. So it could either be gathers or it could be box pleat or the normal pleat. So now we'll cut out the unwanted part, cut out your neckline, you cut out the zipper and the zipper allowance, you take out the darts out. The funnel is actually very easy to make. It's very easy. For this particular one, it's already made, so I don't think there is any boning channel. I may be wondering, would there be boning channel? I don't think you will not be adding boning channel to this, because it's not they're not snatching, it's a zipper. So I don't think it's necessary. It's already made, right? So I don't think there will be the need for bonings on this dress. So this is what we have once we are done. This is pretty nice. So for the ruffle, as you can see, I want to work with slash and spread for this. I join the sides together, and I want to use slash and spread for it. So yeah, let's make that on the fabric. So I've gone ahead to slash it out, as you can see, and I'm going to cut this out. So this is what it looks like once I've joined the patterns together. So I cut that off camera to save time, because I don't want the video to be too long. So this is what we are having. This is what the front look like. This is what the under bustier look like. So that will be on it like that, as you can see. So now let's go ahead and join our box split or gathers. So this is what the inner should look like. So the inner should look like this. You place your bustier inside and you will tack that down. You will tack your bustier, tack that down neatly. So this is what the inner should look like. Can you see how I placed it? So now look at what the right part look like. Like I said, the inner bustier should be and tack down neatly. This is what your end result should look like. If you find this video helpful, do well to follow, drop a like. See you in my next video. And one more thing is, there's something about color wine. It's so subtle, it looks so mature, and and it scream she knows what she's doing, or it is giving 10 over 10.